Alright, so I'm going to write, I already wrote it, but I'm going to say my letter to Vince McMahon in this video here. Typed it up a couple days ago. It's actually pretty long. It's a full page, and then like, see, full page, and then like just a little bit on the next page. So yeah, it's pretty long. Total over 500 words, I believe. 99% sure of that. So, you know, a couple of points I'm going to stop and talk about. You know, stop explaining myself a little bit more. Because I didn't want this to be like too scripted, just like WWE is. So, here we go. Dear Vince McMahon, I think you and your company sucks, and I think you suck. Or wait, fucked up already. I think your company sucks, and I think you suck. In this letter, I will give you legitimate reasons on why you and your company sucks. I will also make recommendations on how to make your company better. The WWE sucks mainly because it is too political, doesn't listen to their fans, and tries to appeal to the wrong fan base, which is younger children. WWE going from TV 14 and appealing to teenagers and adults is the equivalent. You know, I went from, I didn't really know how to explain this that great, but you know, WWE was once TV 14, Attitude Era. It appealed to the teenagers and like older children and younger adults in their 20s and 30s mainly. It went from that to appealing to children under the age of 10. You know, so that's the same. What they did where it was TV 14 and it moved to PG. That's the same as a show like SpongeBob. I wrote, WWE going PG is the equivalent of SpongeBob going to TV 14 and appealing to an older audience. So, you know, they'll be like trying to turn SpongeBob TV 14, put a bunch of swear words in it, put a bunch of sex in it, put a bunch of derogatory remarks and insults and shit like that. So, you know, it won't work, alright? And it hasn't really. Ratings are low. They're like 2.8s or whatever, 2.9s, sub 3 ratings, not that great. You know? So, basically what I'm trying to say is wrestling is not for children, shows like SpongeBob are. I also think that WWE is too political. Just because somebody doesn't fit your bodybuilder image like Daniel Bryan, they don't get pushed. People like Triple H, who almost no one likes, get more TV time just because they are part of the McMahon family. People like Randy Orton also get more TV time because Triple H likes him even though he sucks and botches all the time. So this is pretty self-explanatory. Because somebody isn't jacked up and on thousands of steroids, they don't get pushed like CM Punk or Daniel Bryan or you know, I'm just trying to think of guys offhand. You know, even like a guy like Shawn Michaels, called one of the greatest wrestlers of the fucking ever, really. Called by many the best wrestler in the whole WWE ever. He was clearly overshadowed by Triple H a lot throughout his career with DX and the feuds they had. So, and you know, just many small guys just don't get pushed. Now, who's that fucking guy's name? Brianna, I can't, Brianna Kendrick, I forgot his fucking name. I heard he was a really good wrestler. Didn't go anywhere. Shelton Benjamin, again, talent who didn't go anywhere. Now they always push big guys like Ryback and Sheamus, John Cena, who really don't have anything to bring to the table, do they? Big Show, another one. Yeah, so, you know, Randy Orton's just another product of the political system in WWE. Guy who almost nobody really likes anymore. Same thing with Triple H, nobody likes him. But because they're all part of the political thing and whatever, they get more TV time. Even though they fucking suck. Triple H is probably like, ooh, it's heel heat, guys. We're getting so much heel heat. No, it's because you actually fucking suck. WWE also doesn't listen to their fans. A successful company listens to their fans. Common logic. Alright? You want to make a successful company, you don't ignore your fans. If you listen to your fan, if you would listen to your fans, you would hear them booing Orton and chanting Daniel Bryan, chants like boring during the main events. You know, they're chanting Daniel Bryan during the main event, so it's, you know. You obviously don't care what your fans want. You only care what you want. You have done many sick and retarded things that go beyond not pushing a person who likes the fans. My bad. You have done many sick and retarded things that go beyond not pushing a person who the fans like or making WWE TV 14 what many people want. Fans want, Daniel Bryan to be on top. They want the WWE to go TV 14, which would attract more viewers. But he's done things that are far worse than not just listening to their fans. So here we go. You have made fun of Jerry Lawler and his heart attack, and just recently have mocked AJ Lee when she fainted. Pretty obvious when they were doing, oh, Vicky's dehydrated, she needs help. Just so fucking sick. Retarded. Moronic. Just doesn't need to be there. I don't get it. It's not doing anybody any favors. At least when they were doing the CM Punk and Jerry Lawler angle, it played in the storyline a little bit. It was still sick. I still didn't agree with it, but they were trying to get CM Punk heat, and it was just stupid, retarded. And they were trying, at least they were playing into the heel of CM Punk. But now they did this AJ thing. What are they trying to do? Didn't benefit anybody. Where was I? Here we go. These are disgusting and horrible events where I have questioned if you even care about your employees. Seriously. A good company has a good relationship between the boss and the employees. WWE obviously doesn't have that. You may have a lot of money, but if I was you, I couldn't live with the fact that I have repeatedly scammed my fans out of money. Whether it be giving us pay-per-view shows that cost $45 and our horrible, boring shows like Survivor Series, which, you couldn't really pay me to watch that fucking show again. Now, if you offered me $10 to watch that show, I'd probably turn it down. If you offered, to watch it again, I would not do it probably. Probably would have to be, $25 or more, actually. Yeah. And then you false advertise like saying Cena versus Rock at WrestleMania 28 was once in a lifetime. Obviously it wasn't, because we saw it again at Mania 29. Other times too, remember? Oh, it's going to be CM Punk versus Ryback and Heyman at Hell in the Cell. But Heyman goes on top. I wasn't really that mad about it, because what's Heyman going to really bring to the table in the ring? But a lot of people were. So, because they were, WWE should at least apologize or something. They never apologize. They never admit they're wrong. I wasn't upset by it, but many people were. So they should at least say, I'm sorry. We're sorry for not giving you what we advertised. If I was head of WWE, giving my fans satisfaction and what they want would give me satisfaction and is something that is more valuable than money. Going through life being a scam artist or whatever you call them, just craving money. Yeah, you might have a couple more $1 million or whatever. But, I would love if I was the head of the WWE, to know my fans like me. I would like to go through life, knowing that people like me and majority of the fans support me and what I do. Not going through life, thinking, oh, the only people who like me are fucking 9-year-old kids who fucking don't have a brain, really, about professional wrestling. I just couldn't really live my life like that. Even if I lost a couple more $1 million, that would be good to go through your life knowing that people actually like you. And it would probably be good in the long run if you did what his fans liked. To conclude this letter, I want to give you recommendations on how to fix this company. Alright, number 1, make WWE TV 14. Alright, plain and simple. But if you don't really want to do that, here's the alternative. If you really have an obsession with keeping the kids in professional wrestling. Or make 2 shows. One TV 14 and the other PG. The 2 shows would be almost totally different companies, and people on one show would not interfere with the storylines or would not interact with the people on the other show. So, just a Raw, Raw and SmackDown. SmackDown's PG, Raw's TV 14. And by the way, you only have one fucking show on the week. No 2 shows. 1 2-hour show. Most shows, like The Walking Dead or, just any show, any TV show, it's either an hour long or fucking 30 minutes long. Not 3 fucking hours. 2. Another plain and simple one. Listen to your fans more. Enough said there. 3. Push guys in the company because they're entertaining, not because they fucking kiss ass or you kiss their ass. 4. Another one that's pretty simple. Turn Cena heel. People have wanted this. It would be great. Bring more people in. The kids will probably still keep watching too. Kids aren't just going to turn it off. It would bring in a lot more fans that have been complaining about this whole Cena fucking era. 5. Have more respect for your fans and workers. Again, I've already explained this in the article. Making fun of Jerry Lawler and AJ Lee. And then fans, just not giving them what you advertise or what they want. Number 6. Make storylines that make sense. Big Show, this corporation storyline makes no fucking sense. Oh, Big Show has an ironclad contract. Remember they told us that in 2012. A year ago. It's not like it was 5-10 years ago. It was fucking last year. So anyway, they say, oh, he could do whatever he wants and not get fired. Well, he gets fired. So yeah, that makes sense. It keeps piling up too. They just keep making fucking lies and excuses about this that's happening. They keep trying to justify it, and it just makes no fucking sense at all. Where am I? Number 7. More hardcore matches. More blood. More chair shots to the head. Just a little bit more. Come on. A little bit more. Probably a lot more. I mean, you get this hardcore street fight match or whatever between Sandow and Ziggler. It was like a Hampton hardcore match or some shit like that. And it was very PG. Very fucking PG. I mean, I want some more blood. I mean, it's fucking blood. I mean, I'm sure a kid is fucking paper cut or whatever. Fucking hurt themselves, fallen. They've seen fucking blood before. It's not that hardcore to give just a little bit of blood. 8. Make titles more prestigious. Act like you actually give a shit about the IC belt in the fucking US title and the fucking World Heavyweight title. Now it seems like they're not even that valuable anymore. And they're not. Number 9. Better theme songs to Raw and SmackDown. This is just a little one here, but seriously, they've been getting these like retarded songs. The SmackDown song is, I think, Born to Run. It's like a very peppy song or whatever. And the Raw song is pretty, it's not like a hard rock or, metal. Go back to the Attitude Era theme song for Raw. Very metally, clanging and, when you heard it, it got you pumped up. Like, let's go, I'm not saying I don't like those songs, but a Raw theme song, a SmackDown theme song, should get you pumped up for the show. Should get you ready for the show. Yeah, I want to watch this Raw. But, maybe the Raw and SmackDown theme songs are a good song to listen to when you're fucking on a date or something, but not to fucking get you pumped up for the show. 10. Admit you failed with things. It's fucking obvious you failed with almost everything in pro wrestling. Everything. Whether it's not advertising, advertising something, then fucking taking it back. They've done this on Main Event countless times. They don't even apologize. They don't even make an explanation for this. So to them I say, shame on you, Vince McMahon. You sick son of a bitch. Alright. That's pretty much it. Here's my fucking letter. Alright. There you go, people.